Hey, welcome Gemini. I am Karen. This is Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot. And today this reading is for Gemini Sun Moon Rising. This is a general reading for July 2023. And we will take a look at current situation, past and present influences, negative and positive, what you don't see, challenge, what to look for, future outcome, and advice. And I'm using Runik Tarot today. I also do personal readings linked to my websites below, which has all my reading options. Okay, what do our Gemini need to know for July 2023? What do our Geminis need to know for July 2023? Ooh. Okay, current situation, please. Seven of Pentacles. Past influence. Six of Cups, present influence. Knight of Pentacles. Negative. Ace of Pentacles, positive. Hermit. What you don't see. Five of Wands. Challenge. Knight of Swords, what to watch for. Two of Wands, future influence. Six of Swords, outcome, I'll keep to myself. And advice. High Priestess is your advice. It's good advice. This is Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is kind of about how I almost feel like it's a decision. You've got quite a few pentacles here. You got Ace, Seven, and Knight, and you got a couple twos, but it's kind of a mixed bag of tricks. But overall, more pentacles than anything else. But this is about. I feel like so because of the Seven Pentacles in the current situation, I feel like you're really focused on one thing, right? There is something that you have started that you are really focused on. You're watering it, you're doing all of the things, but I'm getting the feeling that it's taking a while because we've got the Knight of Pentacles in our current influence, our present influence. So with that, I think there's also this need to balance things, and I think that's kind of what the reading is going to overall be about. But I think it's because of this energy of the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is about starting something, but also how long is it taking? How much time am I putting into it? And I feel like right now you're putting a lot of time into it because it's in the current situation. So whatever this is, you are taking care of business. You're doing all of the things you need to do. The Six of Cups is your past influence, and I do believe this has something to do with the past. Like you're trying to bring something back, almost back to life, back to reality, back to that feeling. There's something in the past that you're going, I want to feel this way. I want this to be back into my life. It's not necessarily love. It could be, but it could be also work or just a feeling of, this is how I used to feel at my job. I want to feel this way again. And that's what you're working on. And with the present influence being the Knight of Pentacles, this is also a challenge, right? Because it's moving slowly. But the thing is a reminder that I really feel like with this Knight, yes, it may be moving slowly, but things are happening. If it wasn't this Knight, if it was not, because Knights are moving regardless. This Knight moves slow, but he moves, and he is very methodical as he's moving. So it may be taking a while, and it may feel like, oh my God, this is taking a while. But I think the work you're doing, this says that the work you're doing is paying off. You're doing the right things. It's going in the right direction. That's how, when I see that Knight there, I always feel like that's saying, things are going in the right direction. Keep keep moving because you're doing all of the right things. So, which brings us to your negative influence, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And this says, you know what? It's hard. You're trying to start something. I feel like, well, no, I'm going to take that back. I think this is a new opportunity coming in, and it's kind of making you lose focus a little bit. And that's why the Knight of Pentacles is probably some kind of issue, why it's taking so long. Because you really want to start something new, and there's this new thing coming in, but it's kind of got you derailed a little bit. And that's kind of why the whole reading is here, because this new opportunity's come in, and you're like, but I'm working on this. What's this? It's almost like a decision. The positive influence is the Hermit, which I feel like is saying that you are taking the time within. Doesn't mean you're being by yourself, but you're trying to figure this out on your own. You're looking at it. You're taking that Hermit lantern and lighting it on the problem. So you're looking at the issue, and you're trying to resolve this. And the reason why it's in the positive is because you're probably not reaching out to a lot of people, and sometimes that's okay, because sometimes when we reach out to other people, we get their answers, not our answers. And I'm not saying don't ask for advice and things like that. And sometimes it's really important to get advice, but in some cases we need to kind of figure some things out on our own. And sometimes the other advice can skew our ideas and our feelings. So this is all about taking that time within for you. It doesn't mean you don't ever ask for advice. It just means that sometimes take a look at it first on your own. So what you don't see is the Five of Wands. What's really happening here is you're frustrated more than you realize, I believe. Like you're feeling held back, and you're feeling like someone's holding you back. Or a group, but there's something very specific holding you back. I don't feel like it's you thinking you're holding yourself back. So there's something in the background here that's very frustrating to you. And see, she's frustrated as heck, and she's tied up. And that's where I'm getting this feeling. Like, I feel like, here you are, and you're trying, and you're frustrated, but something's not letting you by, letting you pass, letting you move forward. And whether it's just that Knight of Pentacles feeling, or whether it's really something true. And this isn't about being in your head, okay? Like, if this was the Eight of Swords, this would be stuck in your head. Like, this is something maybe that you're only envisioning that you're stuck, or your thoughts are causing you to be stuck, or your thoughts are stuck. This is truly, she's tied up. Something is holding her back, and it's physical and it's real. And I think that, and it's frustrating. And I think it's more frustrating than you actually realize, or you don't realize what's actually holding you back, because you're just thinking that things are moving slowly, but there might be something in the background that's actually holding you back. Now, keep in mind, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because sometimes if we move too quickly on something, it's actually the wrong thing. And sometimes when we take our time, we see more options available to us instead of, sole focus, which would be like the Knight of Swords, which is our challenge. And he's like got a focus, and he's got one focus, and he's going for it. And that's the thing here. And I think that the key to this reading is open up your focus between the Five of Wands and this Knight of Swords energy. This is your challenge, because you're so focused on one area, and you like going for it. And that's the frustration. It's not moving that fast. And when we're so focused, we're not opened up to other opportunities. Again, hence the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. These cards are all coming together, but that's like, you need to have room for everything. And right now you're not doing that. You're really soul focused. What to look for is the Two of Wands. So what to look for is the map. So he's planning his route out, basically. What route am I going to take? How am I going to do this? And that, to me, it's saying look for that route, look for that plan, look for the plan, or make a plan. Watch for this, like this month, like really watch for how to make this work, have maybe like change your route, so to speak, and maybe not so not so focused on one thing, maybe open things up so that other opportunities can come in. Because right now I feel like this is a very like it's not this overwhelming stuck energy that I'm getting, but it does feel like soul focus. And because that soul focus is happening and things aren't moving the way you want them to, it's disappointing and it's discouraging. And if that's happening, you might want to go, okay, I need to open up a little bit and go what to do next. So with that, the future influence is the Six of Swords here. And I feel like that's saying, you are going to be moving out of this in the future and you are going to see the sunrise. And that's what I see in this card. I see it as a sunrise. Maybe and sometimes it could be a sunset, but right now it's a sunrise. And you're going to see that. And you're going to, so in the future, what's influencing towards the end of July is you will see your path. And that's because you're watching for it. So what to watch for is the Two of Wands, and then you're going to go, okay, now I know where to go. I think like there's this part of you that really wants to know where to go, and that's why the Hermit is in your positive, because you need to take a look at things. You need to focus with your lantern on what's really important and what direction you really want to take. And with that, I mean, the outcome is kind of sweet because your outcome is your Page of Cups. And that is a gift. To me, the Page of Cups is always a gift. And if you have this in your outcome, you will be receiving a gift. And it's a gift that will warm you. So, and I feel like it is more energy of the Six of Cups because they're both cups. And this felt good to you. This thing in the past, whatever it was, whether it's work, relationship, it doesn't matter. It felt good. And it was the right, it felt right. And I think that you're going to feel that way again here. And, that's the outcome. You'll have a gift of feeling good and feeling right and feeling, I don't know, it's very, very sweet feeling. I feel very sweet right now when I'm reading the card. Sometimes I do more than others, but that's what I feel like. It's just really nice feeling. So you're headed in the right direction. And I think with your advice is really pay attention to yourself and your intuition. And I think you're doing, and the cool thing is the Hermit is in the positive influence. So you are doing that to some degree. Just really know that your intuition matters and that you usually know what direction you need to go in, but you have to listen to yourself. And I think that's why the Hermit's here too in the positive. So you're doing what needs to be done. You're taking some time for yourself. You're looking at what's important for me. And I think that this will all work out. Well, it all does because the Page of Cups is in the outcome, but it's about putting these plans into action. And I think this challenge is really saying, the focus cannot be just on one thing. And the more you focus on just one thing, you're not allowing the balance for yourself. And then you're not opening up to something new maybe. So there you have it, Gemini. Let me know what you think. Please comment, hit the like button. All of the things mean a lot to me. They really do. I appreciate you for watching and take care. Have a beautiful day.